Hello everyone, welcome to rachelpichleryoga. In case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flexibility practice. I am going to use my strap a little bit today. If you've got something to make your arms longer, it might be useful. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So let's begin today laying down, and if you've got a strap, have it close by. If you want to lay on something, you could do that as well. But maybe you're laying flat on your back like me today. You might make a diamond shape with your legs or keep your legs out long as well. And then maybe your arms will reach up above your head and actually out wide. Make a Y shape, maybe, with your upper body. Let your palms face up wherever you decided to place your arms, and then close your eyes. Taking a slow, deep breath in and out. And doing that again. Fill your body up with air and then let it go. Let's do that one more time. The deepest, slowest breath you've taken all day, and letting it go. And as you start to settle in and let go of your day, you might notice or feel your body get a bit heavier. Maybe your arms feel like they're stuck where they are. Maybe they don't, and if they do still feel light and like they want to move around, maybe you can allow them to get a little heavier. Resist the urge to move your fingers, to move your arms in any way. Just let the ground, or let your arms melt into the ground. Let's stay here for just another breath or two. And then you might start to wiggle your fingers, your toes if you'd like. You might even let your hands start to float up and take a few wrist circles. And eventually bringing your arms all the way back to your sides. Moving nice and slow. If you have your legs out long or your knees out wide, start to move your legs so that your feet are planted on your mat, your knees are bent. We're gonna find our straps if you do have one, or you can just hang on to your leg. But let's lift our right foot up to start. If you're using a strap, place it on the ball of your foot. If you're not using a strap, just hold onto the back of your right leg somewhere, or your foot if you can reach it. So sending your heel up, maybe higher than your toes. Feel the calf, the hamstring. Feel a nice stretch to the right leg. If you want more, you might extend your left leg out long as well. And then see if you can just keep your shoulders connected to your mat. As you close your eyes, you might feel your arms get heavier, whether they're holding onto your leg or to your strap. And then just let the back of your right leg open up, lengthen. Staying for just another inhale. And then letting the exhale, relax your right leg down. Take your strap off your foot if you're using one. Let's switch sides. Bring your left foot up into the air with or without a strap. Send your heel up higher than your toes or the ball of your foot if you can. Find the length, the stretch through the left leg. Maybe allowing your arms to get a little heavier. Maybe sending your right leg out long if you want more. Really just breathing and allowing your body to soften with each breath. Let's stay for another inhale, and then let the exhale. Release your leg down. You can set your strap off to the side. Bend your knees, rock it out a few times. You can decide if you're gonna roll over or rock yourself forwards. But we're gonna come up onto our hands and knees into tabletop. So once you are on your hands and knees, you might need a few extra rocks of the hips side to side, or maybe you're feeling good to move into your shoulders. We're gonna reach our right arm out long in front, and then keep the left hand at our side for support. So half a puppy dog. Find some nice length through your right arm, and then let your head and your chest melt down. Maybe you'll rest on your forehead, or perhaps your right cheek. Let's stay for just another breath on this side. And then use an inhale to lift your chest, slide your right hand in, reach your left arm out nice and long, and then melt right back down, either your forehead or your left cheek this time. Let your right shoulder get heavy too. Just one last breath here, and then using an inhale to lift again. Bring your left hand under your shoulder, take a rock, maybe through the hips, maybe through the shoulders too. And then we're gonna have a seat and have your strap close by just in case. So you can start to bring your left leg out nice and wide and long for a half straddle. Bend your right leg so it's in front of you. If you want to turn on your mat, you can, or your left leg might be out so wide that you're off of your mat. But if you have a strap, we can use it, just optional. You can place it on the ball of your foot. And then if your strap is nice and long, you can actually hold your strap behind your back. So left leg out wide, and then your right hand would hold your strap behind your back. So that will help us stretch the right shoulder as well. But take an inhale to lengthen through your spine. The shoulder portion is just optional. You can just stick with the half straddle if you'd like. But the strap's gonna help us point our toes up. So if you don't have a strap, just flex your foot, point your toes up. Maybe you will add a tip forwards, maybe you won't. Just see how it feels. If you're holding onto your strap behind your back, if it starts to get loose, you might have to tighten the grip up on your strap a little, or maybe your strap is not quite long enough to use for this. You don't have to use it if it's nice and short. So a few options. You can stay tipping forwards. Focus on stretching the inner leg. If you want to lift back up though and just kind of take a tip over towards the left side, so kind of towards your leg, and then letting the right shoulder lift up too. Might give you a little bit of a twist, might give you a nice shoulder stretch and inner leg stretch. You might even be feeling some love through the neck if you lift your chin up. Let's take just another breath wherever you happen to be. A few options to choose from. So you can start to kind of relax, bring your chest to face forwards, lengthen your spine. If you've got an arm behind you, start to bring that back as well. Maybe take a little bit of a shoulder roll. We're just going to switch sides. So bring your other leg out wide. Add your strap if you're using it. Point your toes up if you're not using a strap. Maybe your opposite arm will come behind you, hold your strap, or just keep your hand behind you if you'd like. And then adjust your bent legs so that you feel centered. You feel balanced. You can sit tall here. You can take a moment to let your shoulder fall from your ear. Close your eyes, maybe just stay sitting tall, or you can explore a tip forwards, maybe needing to tighten the grip on the strap a little as you move around. And if you're folding forwards, just start to find your way back up, or stay there if you want to. But if you did want to take a little tip over towards the right side, towards your leg, and then maybe lift the chest, open the chest a little more. As you shift the gaze, you might send that left shoulder back a little extra as well. But just move slow here. Small adjustments might take you a little further and a little further. Maybe you're looking up, maybe you're looking down. Just enjoy a few breaths here. And then one more breath, maybe two, before you start to completely relax, release. Let go of your strap. You can bring your legs together. Give them a hug, a squeeze, or rock side to side if you'd like. And then we'll just be bringing the soles of our feet together and our knees out wide. So another diamond shape if you decided to start class in a diamond shape with your legs. Lucky you, some extra hips. Take another inhale to lengthen through your spine. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. You might start to tip forwards. You might stay sitting tall. And then a few options today. If you want to move your legs, you can come back up. We'll just take our left leg and kind of cross it over top of the right one. You can cross your legs as much as you're able. Maybe your inner legs come together. Your knees might come together. Your feet might be out wide now, the very opposite of your diamond shape. Taking an inhale To reset the spine, stay sitting tall or tipping forwards again. Feeling the hips in a completely different way. And then if you did cross your legs, if you're following along with me, we got to switch sides so you can lift back up. Open your knees up. Maybe you end up in your butterfly, your diamond shape again. And then maybe you keep going, crossing your right leg over top. Inner legs together, knees together, scooch around if you need to. I always do. Feet out wide perhaps, lengthening through the spine, and perhaps another tip forwards. So if you're folding forwards, let's use an inhale to find our way back. If you do have your legs crossed in cow face, start to open up your legs again, maybe. Take a moment in butterfly, or you can actually bring your knees all the way together. Take a nice rock side to side, hug of the knees. We are gonna lay down again. So when you're ready for that, come on down. Bring your arms out wide. You might take some small rocks side to side first. And then your knees can fall over towards the left for a twist. Take one more breath on this side. And then lifting your legs up and over to the other side. Just a short, sweet twist. One last breath on this side, and then lifting your legs up again. Maybe you will hug your knees all the way towards your chest, or a couple extra rocks side to side. But eventually finding your way into Shavasana whenever you're ready for it. And whatever that is going to look like for you today, just finding a comfy place where you can relax completely. And staying here for as long as you have time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.